Hello and welcome to this BuyBotPro video. I hope you're doing well. And today I've got some really exciting news to share with you. I'm sure you can pretty much guess what that is just by looking at my screen. And we are going to talk about that a little bit later on. But before we dive into that, what I want to do is talk to you a little bit about prep centers. So that's basically the theme of this video. It's all about prep centers. Okay, so as we know, prep is a very important part of being an Amazon seller. Okay, everyone's got to do it. So, you know, as you get started with selling on Amazon, or you might have been doing it for a time, you'll have probably dedicated like your garage or a spare room or something like that to storing your products and basically prepping them to send off to Amazon. Now, as time goes on, as you find more success with Amazon, which you will, it's just a thing that happens. And as you grow out your business, even if it's not to the point where it's like super huge, you know, just with time and success, you're looking into buying more products, you're looking into getting bigger quantities and so forth. So eventually all of these boxes and things like that, the space that you dedicate to Amazon will get bigger and bigger. So you'll have all these boxes knocking around. You'll have like your prep table and stuff, and you'll have to have basically all of the different prep materials. And so prep, whilst it is important, it's not one of those sort of like money-making processes in the business. The sourcing, the repricing, the physical selling of the products is what makes you the money. So the less time you spend prepping, the more time you can spend focusing on those big wheel-turning money-making tasks. Prep requires a lot of time, especially as you grow out your business. It might be that it started off being, maybe a couple of hours, then being something that takes like a day, or it takes so many hours, sort of like each and every day. And not only does it take a lot of time, it will also then, be a lot of manual work as well, and a lot to think about while you're doing it to make sure that you are prepping everything right. And of course, not only are the boxes taking over your space, it's all the prep materials and such as well. And it's just, it'll get to the point whereby it's not totally feasible to do it all completely on your own. But you can get your freedom back, you can get your time back by leaving that process to a prep center. They will literally do all of that stuff for you. So gone are the days of having boxes cluttering up your hallways and such. Leave that to a prep center. They'll store and prep your products as soon as possible and get them sent off to Amazon. They literally handle all of that for you. So that's one less task that you will need to be doing yourself, and you can focus on those money-making, wheel-turning things like sourcing, deal analysis, repricing, and so forth. So this now brings me on to our really exciting news. Recently, we opened up a brand new prep center called SKUific. Okay, so hands-free, zero effort, done for you online arbitrage and wholesale FBA prep service. It is amazing. Okay, that is just an understatement. So this is something that we are really proud of. It has its own team of dedicated professionals who have a lot of experience with both Amazon and prep. So you know that you're leaving prep to very capable hands. And as I say, they're going to do all of it for you. And one of the great things about SKUific is that it's really easy to do. Prep centers should not be about, having this sort of like loose, weird process to getting prep underway, sort of like making, difficult phone calls to, constantly to try and get stuff arranged and all that. None of that. SKUific is awesome because there is a software dashboard that basically makes it really easy to get everything sorted for prep. So you can monitor your inventory, get stuff sent in via, just using the software dashboard. You can monitor the progress of the prep as well, so when things are done and that, so you know exactly what is going on that side of things, and it's really easy to use. So there's a piece of software that you'll get when you sign up to SKUific that makes the entire process, getting everything underway, super simple and easy, because it does not need to be difficult at all. Yeah, the in terms of turnaround time and such like that, because that's probably something else that you're really wanting to know. So basically, SKUific aims to get your products prepped within 24 to 48 hours, 72 hours at the maximum, and SKUific hold the money where the mouth is. Okay, they are that confident in that fantastic turnaround time that if it so happened, and it probably wouldn't, but if it so happened that the product prep time exceeded 72 hours, then they'll just prep it for free. There won't be any charge for you. So if it exceeds that 72 hours, you won't have to pay for the prep for that particular product. That is how confident they are about that guarantee. Okay. So that is amazing, and it is super affordable as well. So let's take a look at the various price plans and such. And this is another amazing part about SKUific as well. Everything is included right here. Okay, so what you're reading here in terms of costs is basically everything. Okay, what you might find with the prep centers is that you think you're going in for this like monthly fee or however much per item, but then they throw in all these weird extras when it comes to billing you, like, oh, by the way, we're going to charge you extra for these prep materials and so forth, or for this service. None of that here. It includes literally everything: receiving, inspecting, prepping, applying FN SKUs, bubble wrapping, polybagging, literally everything. And what's great is that there's free setup and onboarding, and this is for a limited time only at the point of recording this video, so this won't be hanging around forever. It's just for a limited time right now, and I've got an even better offer to tell you about that you're not going to find on here. So this is the bit where I'm going to ask for your attention. Okay, now this is the special offer that I'm talking about, and this really is only going to be around for a very, very, very limited time only. So if you're watching this video, I'd heavily advise that you get in on this as soon as possible before it goes away. So there is a bit of a requirement, there is a criteria for getting in on this particular offer, and it's basically you need to be a BuyBotPro customer. You have to have BuyBotPro, and not just on a free trial, a paying customer. That is the only requirement to get in on this special offer. So it's $9.95 every month. That is discounted down from $49.95. And again, no setup fee here, free setup and onboarding, limited time only. So $9.95 every month. It's an absolute no-brainer. It is nuts. So $9.95 and then 50p prep, 50p for prep per unit. And again, that includes absolutely everything. So receiving, inspecting, polybagging, bundling, everything that you can see there. And you got the same speeds guaranteed and so forth. And what the cool thing is about SKUific, and this goes for any of the plans, there is no contract, so you can cancel at any time. You're not obligated to stick with SKUific for, however many months, or you can literally cancel at any time. You're not being held to anything. So if it doesn't quite happen to be for you, then you can cancel them. The cool bit about getting in on this offer, this particular offer that I'm showing you for a BuyBotPro customer, is you get your first 30 units prepped for free. So even if you have those 30 units prepped and you don't like it, you could literally just cancel, and we've gone ahead and basically prepped those 30 units for free for you. No hard feelings whatsoever. You've given it a try, and we thank you for using us. But I am 100% certain that you're going to love this, especially with this kind of offer. It would just be nuts not to go for it. So really, really amazing offer right there. And I'm going to link that in the description. So again, this is for a limited time only, and I'd heavily advise that you get in on it. SKUific is truly amazing. If you want to find out a bit more, as I say, head on over to www.SKUific.com and you'll get the full lowdown on there. But go ahead, check out the offer. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.